Welcome back, muchachones, muchachonas, everybody in between, dude. I don't know, they, them, dude. Welcome back to another episode of Todos Toman. I am your co-host, dude, dirían por ahí. Tank,
Coco.
co-host. Y aquí estoy con mis co-hosts, dude, Romero, el Miguelation y el Johnny Boy, dude. ¿Cómo están, muchachos?
Mira. Conste. ¿Qué vas a decir, Tanque, antes de que empezáramos? ¿Conste qué?
Conste que si me equivoco de nombre, güey, no es mi culpa, ¿no?
Damn. Dude. That's what you had to take.
I heard that pause. Yeah.
Dude, I had to, dude. I can't.
That's smart, dude. That's smart. You see, this is why you had to start the episode.
Easy, dude.
You're smart like that. Pues, how's everybody? Tank asked and nobody's answering. A ver, ¿qué pasó?
I mean, pues aquí estamos, dude, al pendiente de Florida, dude.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah. Any vacations that were planned? No more layovers in Florida either.
Tampoco, dude, yeah. Ya va a estar pelado going
Wait. What, you guys are jumping straight to the topic, dude. Can we just at least say que estamos tomando?
This was organic, way.
We do not want to go there.
See, don't sprinkle too much dirt in there, boy.
Chill out, dude. Romero, ¿qué estás tomando before we get into it?
Mira, tengo un Broken Skull, American Lager. Pero
really good.
I do have this Open Outcry Citrum. It's an IPA. It's so the brewery is called Open Outcry. It's nearby. The brewery's on 108th and Western. Have never been there. Pero I went to go buy beer this weekend. And they have like the what is it? The liquor store. Okay. No, the liquor store nearby. They have tastings, beer tastings or wine tastings.
Like, shit.
There's at least 8 tasting every Saturday from 3 to 6, I think, or 3 to 5.
Nice.
Y ahí estaban ellos. And they're like, oh, you want to try it? And dude, it was like, desde que la agarré, like you'd smell the freshness of the hops. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hasta le dije, like I stopped. I'm like, oh, this smells really good. And he's like, actually, this batch was just canned on Wednesday. So it was recently canned. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me I took a 4-pack porque traía un 4-pack de los Broken Skulls. And I drank 2 over the weekend. Mm-hmm. They're pretty legit, dude. I actually want to go and check out the brewery for sure.
Hell yeah. And what about the one in the back? There's 2 more, ¿no? Allá atrásito. Tienes a Broken Skull
son
again
dos y dos.
The other one. Okay.
Son dos y dos.
I didn't see the
Broken
artwork.
Skull and yeah, la misma.
Bye, me. What you got going on?
So I went and raided the back of the fridge, dude. Yeah, because I got a Sapporo and the Golden Road, the mango cart.
Damn, that Sapporo looks really chill. Se hace como bien fría.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Está más fría que la otra. Now I will say this. So over the weekend, we bought cigars and we're like, oh, we'll want to try them with like some beer, some whiskey. So I remember when we're working on the front yard, we got this one, right, the mango cart, and for some reason it was like so delicious. Pero ahora that I had it, it was like it's good, but it doesn't taste the same. Mm-hmm. No sé si era la chinga, que por la chinga you're like, damn, this just tastes like amazing, or what is it? Pero like, again, it's still good. It's just
not amazing. Like
in my dude, in my head, I was like, oh, it was this paraíso de mango, right? And it wasn't, dude.
Damn, dude. That is pretty good. I've been wanting to go to that brewery that's over here too. They have one in Anaheim, which is an hour away, but haven't been there either. But they say que like really, it's really, really fresh. Fresh. Y huele bien chingón ahí todo. También diría el Romero que huele rico.
In the background, they're smashing the mangoes, no? But,
sí, there's some other ones. They have a couple IPAs that are really good too. Wolf Pup, and it's kind of like a bluish, baby bluish.
Didn't they have a Wava one? Wasn't it from Golden Road?
No, I don't think so.
When we went to Wisconsin, we had it. When we did the ice fishing trip.
Yeah. I know there was a Wava, but I don't know what brewery it was from.
It might have been.
I think it was them.
Damn, dude. Now I got to look for that.
You see it.
Let me see. Oh, well, before I look for that, muchachos,
Before you ask al primo.
sí. Pues ya casi me lo acabo, pero pues un Tehuacán con limón y sal.
Pues, como que pides un refill, ¿no? Digo, pues apenas vamos
Pues,
empezando.
pues sí, pero pues ya ves, los guerreros.
Güey, pues,
pero
ni,
ya,
ni al salud vas a llegar, güey.
y sí, güey. Ya me lo iba a tomar otra vez, ¿no?
Sí,
That shit's pretty fire, dude. Bata, ¿qué what you got?
pues yo también, I rated the same fridge as el Miguel, güey, y un mango cart, dude. And también, like, I agree con el Miguel, like, también es el sábado que estábamos tomando, like, we were drinking them, like, I don't know, like, it just tastes off, like, I don't know if it could have been a bad batch or something, pero, like, it's not as good as I remember it.
Yeah. Just following up with that guava, they do have, Golden Road does have a guava called Guava Cart, but I don't remember if it's the one that we drank over there.
Yeah, I think that's because those are the only two guavas that I've had that I remember, like beer wise. Es ese de Golden Road.
I know there's an Ace one.
Ace has guava?
Yeah, Ace has
one, yeah.
Oh shit,
guava.
okay.
You tried it too, Romano?
I mean, I'm sure I got the mixed pack, but me acuerdo the pear. The pear was the
pear one was
tastiest.
good too.
Yeah.
The pear and then the pineapple, I think.
Yeah, pineapple's
Is the pineapple's their staple, no?
Sí. It's pretty fire.
Yeah, and then the what is it? I always say hanger, but it's a hanger.
Hanger. Yeah.
Hanger.
24. Yeah.
Pues antes de que el...
Que me la acabe, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
Sí.
Discúlpenme.
Mira.
Vaya, mira, este saw splash, too. Cheers, guys.
Sí, güey.
Damn. It's a small cup, dude. I mean, this time I'm not lying to you guys. It's a really small cup, so me lo tomé ahorita mientras we're waiting. Pero sí, a refill is a must ahorita. Pues va, muchachos. You guys were saying about who? About what state?
Who's the best?
East side, no?
Dude, no lie. We've been wanting to go for a while back to Florida. And then I remember when I saw the news about what was going on with the bill, I had sent it to my girl, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen." But we wanted to go with my in-laws. They wanted to go too, but they're in the process of fixing. So but we've been kind of like around with it. We went in Chicago. We went to other states, and
I mean, what dijimos the layover thing, dude? Like you guys were thinking about going to Puerto Rico, right? And you have to do a layover there.
Dude, another crazy thing is, before I move on, because I remember earlier when we said about the layover, there was somebody that was traveling on a Frontier airplane. I don't know if it was going to Philly or where it was going to, but they took her all the way to Jamaica.
Oh, damn.
Y no tenía su passport.
And she'd have a passport.
Yeah.
So what they told her is like, just stay inside the plane. It's still part of like a U.S. soil, and we'll take you back. So they didn't let her get out. Yeah, they didn't let her get out, and then she was able to go back to a couple hours later.
I hope they gave her
they had to give her something.
Like at least a first class, porque those seats, regular passengers, dude, your ass hurts for days, dude.
Romero
eso que nada más a few hours, ¿no?
Sí, dude. Pero yeah, so that layover part you were talking about, it reminded me of that article. Okay, my girl sent.
Damn, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh, imagine all the way to Jamaica. God, Jesus. Damn. But yeah, we wanted to go to Puerto Rico, which it's not happening.
Can't be that organic over there.
Ooh, damn. Pero yeah, we did think about that. Because of the Jessies are going with us. If it gets diverted, you could say, to another country, not necessarily Florida. But the bill that we're talking about is that SB 1718 that you guys were telling me about, because I didn't know the name of it, and that goes into effect in July.
Yeah.
Did you say diverted to another country or another state?
Yeah, dude, I caught that too.
No, another country, porque estaban diciendo que if you're flying, say, from the U.S. anywhere in the U.S. to Puerto Rico, like straight to Puerto Rico, if it's some sort of bad weather, they'll send you to another. Like
you could potentially land on a different island that is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
Damn.
I'm like, shit. Like you think about it, I mean, like the other way, Hawaii, right? You gotta cross international waters. So if there's like some shit that they can't land for whatever reason, whatever detour they take, if there's a highway that's under construction, like the Eisenhower or something that never gets fixed, they have to make a detour and you end up in another country, dude. Y ya valiste madre. Well, uno, ¿verdad? Dude, the crazy thing about that, going back to that, the this law that, I mean, it's technically gonna go into fruition, July 1st, right?
Officially goes into it, yeah.
Effect.
But there's a lot of people que ya tienen miedo y por lo menos se están yendo de Florida.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. I saw that there's like construction sites are empty,
Bro, they're
and
empty,
just
dude.
you think about that, like manual labor, right? But then what does that do to Disney? Like all these big businesses that also kind of are gonna be affected by that shit,
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and in the comments, like, era lo que mucha gente estaba diciendo, like, ultimately, I guess, like, Disney's, like, the big, I guess, business que tiene, está in Florida, right? So they're like, if it affects their money, they're like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some hand in, like, removing.
That's the thing, though. Like, Florida está en guerra con Disney.
Are they?
Yeah, dude. Like Florida y Disney no se llevan bien. Like, or
Ya
like
tiene mucho ese pedo,
DeSantis.
¿no?
Yeah, dude. Porque like, so Disney has laws where it's like they could govern themselves. Like the I don't think they don't have to follow state laws and por lo mismo the state is trying to cut their taxes and they're trying to do. It's a big like like kind of like battle between like the dinero. So like there's beef there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Entre el estado y Disney, which is crazy because
So Disney
think of
operates
Florida,
as
you
its
think of
own
Disney.
state.
Disney operates
Kinda?
as its
Its
own
own entity,
legislative laws or whatever. They have their own laws inside the park, which I don't know if it's okay or not. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it based on there's minimum.
Wait, so Disney
incidents.
achieved what Texas wants to achieve?
Pretty much, dude, I guess.
Sí, güey.
Yeah, they have their own laws inside in those parks.
Con
Outside
razón,
of-
dude, cuando
out-
fui a
outside
Epcot, I was able to travel the world, dude.
Damn, dude. Sin passport, eh?
Y sí,
Sí, sí, dude.
Ya hasta Jamaica regresaste, ¿no?
Con puros pins, dude, la hice.
Yeah, but yeah, they've been at work for a while. He wants to take away a bunch of stuff from them, and but we'll see what happens. But I'm assuming, obviously it's a big assumption, no, that the governor's going to run for president, right?
Yeah, he wants
to be a
Right,
candidate.
that's the whole kind of
I
hidden
think
agenda.
he's already
No?
pushing it. Like, por lo mismo, like he's pushing it. Y pues ya ves que Trump now is having beef with DeSantis también now.
I mean, they kind of have to because one of them has to be runner up. But what I was thinking of doing, no, ya quiero también.
Yeah.
Make laws, no? Make laws for Christmas.
Les quiero decir que I'm running for president too,
Sí,
¿no?
¿no? What I was thinking of was que este
JB
cabrón lo está
2022,
haciendo.
¿no?
Sí, güey. Lo está haciendo a propósito. So when he does run for president, he's gonna be like, I have this background. I did this in my state, and I could, I'm able to do it here and secure our borders. That's gonna be a big thing that he's gonna fucking talk about.
Yeah,
I'm sure in his speeches.
Yeah,
Huge. It's gonna be big like that.
In TikTok, I have seen like I guess people, how you could like stitch videos together or whatever.
Mhm.
Y entonces empieza a hablar about what's going on, like the law that's gonna is I guess going into effect in July. And there's people that have been posting videos like, oh, like the same thing needs to happen in Texas. The same thing needs to happen over here where I'm from, y cosas así. So yeah, dude, that's definitely también. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what he believes in, but I think también like como que lo hizo to get that momentum for his presidency run.
Yeah. It's all with the plan for sure. Then what happened in Texas? What was the last week with the shootings? That was where they killed a family. No, they killed a family.
Yeah.
And the governor itself, like they were talking a lot of shit to the governor of Texas because he said that they had killed I don't know if it was 5 or 8 illegal immigrants. Like he even called them illegals. Not being able to identify that one of the girls that was killed, she was a resident. She had her green
Mhm.
card. So they were
Mhm.
giving him a lot of shit for that. Was saying like you can't even label them correctly. All you want to do is just label, just
Just
he could
blanket
have just said
statements.
some Texas residents. Like
Mhm.
that. I believe that illegal immigrant type of labeling, it's uncalled for, dude. Especially in a situation like that when they just literally passed away, they died, they just got
Mhm.
shot. Why would you even try to label anybody something that
Yeah.
probably is not even true? So that's fucking
And
insane.
that's the crazy thing, right? That before, I want to say before, but like you expect more from these politicians or like leaders, say, as far as like sensitivity and choosing the right wording. But now it's a fucking free for all, dude. It's just
Hmm.
um, and I'm not gonna say like it was Trump's doing, but definitely Trump was the kind of like the one that, in a way, made
Like the pillar.
things. Yeah, he made that type of like quote unquote hate speech or just blobbing for no with no actual background into the matter. Like he
Yeah.
made that okay
Hmm.
at
Mhm.
that. I think at that level, like before, yeah, the politicians, they could be liars or you could label them whatever you want, but they were at least a little bit more careful in how they
The
chose their words. I guess in modern times.
so politicians have been more eccentric,
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. Hmm.
and it is true. Like so, there's more. There, like politicians are more eccentric from both parties. You look at the same time, so are the news outlets. Now,
Hmm.
one of the funniest things that happened was when they leaked the Fox News text messages and how lo que ellos decían, it wasn't really what they believed in. Like they were like actually texting back and forth, like, "Hey, I can't believe we gotta say this. This is dumb." So like it's crazy because they're out here, like it's people that are out there like trying to rile up people, but that's not what they believe in, honestly. Like y pues es lo mismo with the politicians, because if you think about it, like yeah, like I do believe that there's some politicians that are like anti-immigrant or anti-illegal immigration or something, but most business people don't care because les ahorra un chingo de dinero compared to the U.S. citizens
Hmm.
like working for them. So like I feel like it's one of those like lo dicen por decirlo para que la gente se enoje, pero la verdad like no creo que ese sea su verdadero pensamientos.
Now, because could anybody break down like exactly what the bill is? Like, what is it in title?
Oh boy, you got ChatGPT right there to ask.
I do, but I no sabe qué es.
No, so I know that basically there's all these like laws. So basically, you can't, if you're even if you're a resident or natural born citizen, whatever, you could get arrested slash in trouble if you have a passenger in your car that's undocumented. You cannot be undocumented and work anywhere basically if your employer has more than 25 employees. All the employees have to be e-verified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's if you're a DACA recipient and you're currently practicing the law, so if you're a lawyer with a DACA and you're a DACA recipient, you no longer can practice law. So your degree in law is worth nothing because you're a DACA recipient.
Yeah.
Like the states, I know that California, Illinois, I think Maryland. There's like I think there's 16 states in total, or 6 states. I don't know. That might be off. But the states that give you a driver's license, even though you're
It's not.
undocumented,
Yeah, it
those
won't be
driver
valid there.
licenses are not valid in Florida anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Um,
The
what
hospitals
else?
también.
Yeah, the
Yes,
hospitals now,
hospitals,
they have the right to ask if you your legal status before they like
and they can refuse care.
yeah.
Refuse.
They can
Yeah,
refuse
they,
care,
they
or
could
they
refuse care.
can automatically send you to, or like get you in some sort of trouble.
So there's
Damn.
that. Y luego, for example, so if a U.S. citizen is transporting somebody that's undocumented and they catch them, the U.S. citizen automatically, I mean, there's some penalty because you're transporting a undocumented person in your vehicle.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me también of the I don't remember exactly what law it was. The Arizona, no sé si se acuerdan.
Yeah, Arizona had some
That's
crazy
what I was
laws
thinking
like
police?
about
that
that
too. Yeah.
today. The racial profiling, right? They could just
Yeah.
based on how you
Mhm.
look, they could pull you over and say, "Show me your status." Like, well, what's your status?
Yeah.
That shit was
Um,
about like 10, 11 years ago, no? Like, I mean, it was a while back, but is that still a thing? Like, is that law still part of Arizona? You guys know?
I would
I
be
don't
lying
know.
to you if I know. If I told you I
I
knew.
haven't heard that they took it off, but I haven't heard that it's still going. So I wouldn't know, dude.
Shit, dude.
And also like a big, and I could be mistaken, but I think a big advocate of that was the Arpaio, the sheriff Arpaio,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
and I
yeah,
know
dude.
he
That piece
passed.
of shit, dude.
Yeah, he died a couple years ago. So I mean, I don't know, I don't know if that's still active, but yeah, he was definitely one of the first ones to rile the troops into this, you know, racist regime. I think that's what I would call it. And again, so this episode is not to be like very political, but it's kind of like about the fairness and the people that are affected by it, right? Like how does that impact? Well, one, we talked about the state of Florida, how that's going to get impacted, but also the people that are literally starting over, because there's several, you'll see TikToks or reels or whatnot where there's people just moving out of their state, like selling everything just because this is not even in effect, but it will go into effect July 1st. So
Yeah.
people are making radical changes to their lives. And as a kid, like, you're going to travel with your parents, right? So like, from a we've kind of done that in a way, but it's like it feels unnecessary that a kid has to go through that too,
Yeah,
um
dude.
and starting over. So there's different layers to this, what this causes to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. There's videos of people leaving, and then there's videos of there's so 99 trabajando. So like the construction sites are practically empty, right? But
Hmm.
now what they're trying to do, they're trying to bust people in, from like gente que trabaja like in different states and stuff like that. They're trying to bust them in, right? By starting to trabajar in Florida, and it's like, okay, like, that's, I guess, the solution that they're trying to go for. But I mean, it's gonna hurt like all the people that have pues un negocio de construcción, like like different kind of business are gonna get impacted, right? Like it's not just construction, but it's gonna be everybody because honestly,
It's the
it's like,
corner store, it's
yeah,
the that would sell, whatever things at the corner store, but like the neighborhood is gonna either be empty or that economy is not gonna be there. So it affects. There's a trickle effect, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some sort of big wave, some sort of impact to everybody. But yeah, that is crazy, dude. Imagine just having to sell everything and having to move up north. What's up north? Georgia from Florida, or yeah, no,
Yeah, Georgia, right?
I want to say
I
yeah,
don't know
dude,
my
but
states like
no,
that though.
dude.
I'm trying, dude. I think it's Georgia. So anything just on top, no, where yeah, you guys start all over, dude. That's crazy. And
Well,
I
one of the
thought about
things. Mhm.
my bad.
Go
I
on.
thought about the starting over, but you made a point about the kids, like just teenagers or anybody just getting into
Yeah.
that, that age where yeah, it's gonna be a 360 for them as well. But
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
No, lo que iba a decir es de que so we, Illinois, right, and I believe California as well. I don't know what other states claim to be, or I don't think at a state level. I think city level or
City
whatever, like
levels. Yeah. New
the
York, I think.
sanctuary cities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And one of the things that I saw in one of the videos is that Marco Rubio, the senator from Florida, he's like, well, this is a way to put those cities to the test. Basically, if you're gonna say you're gonna welcome everyone, no matter what the status is, well, this is a chance for you to then take all these people and see if you can kind of basically like take on the burden of all these people that don't pay taxes.
Oh,
Which is,
But they
as we
do
know,
pay
it's
taxes.
exactly as we know, that's a
That,
bullshit statement.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
dude,
Um,
for all we know, the Dan Ryan's finally gonna get fixed, bro. Like, I'm down for that shit, dude. Like,
there's
you
jobs to be
said
had, no?
años y años, way. Yeah, this right there, dude. Like, in a matter of minutes, dude.
Matter of minutes
See, way.
yeah, dude.
in
Because
un día.
so they set up $12 million, which is going to be the money they're going to use to transport all these undocumented people into those states where they're accepting undocumented people. And now, like Tank was bringing up earlier, the issue with Texas. So Texas is busing a whole bunch of undocumented people to
Oh, I thought it was
Chicago.
like bussing, but
But
no, they're
Nada,
sending
y
buses. Got it.
sí.
so ahorita Lori Lori Lightfoot, like ya les get, like she's trying to tell them like, hey, you guys need to stop porque we're running out of space. Like we don't have enough space for all these people. Like ahorita los tienen en hoteles, en moteles, en police stations. You know, like they're trying to find los quieren acomodar lo mejor posible, but it's just it. You know, like it's they're sending everybody here, and we just don't have the resources. Y honestly, el dinero que se supone que le iban a dar es, you know, to Chicago and all these places,
Cities.
no,
Mhm.
yeah, no lo están dando.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think more than anything is that they're not getting the government resources que según they were supposed to be getting for like to cover that like to like find placements y todo eso and pues sí, güey. Pero like
But that's something that, and I might be ignorant to it, right? But how does that shit work? Like, how do you assign $12 million across, let's say, 6 cities to host immigrant
no
refugees or
the
immigrant people?
the 12
Uh-huh.
million is just what Florida has
Yeah, that's
issued
just for Florida.
to like
Oh,
mandarlos en autobuses or whatever out of Florida.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Is the government giving anything, like the Biden administration giving anything to them as far as like money or however
No,
to relocate?
I don't know, dude, porque te digo, like, es lo mismo que está diciendo Lori Lightfoot, de que, like, the people that she's getting from Texas, she's not receiving no funding from Biden, like,
mhm.
para, like, to help that situation first, y luego, I guess, it would be kind of like taking on the Florida situation, pero pues no están mandando nada de resources for that.
Fuck, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
I know in Texas they were saying stuff about giving a what is it $5,000 reward, like if you were able to give out info on I'm not sure specifically illegal immigrants or like specific people, but that I heard I think it was stash houses of illegal immigrants.
Oh, damn.
Mm,
Yeah, so they'll give.
I mean, I feel like Florida is the country right now where they're offering money for a whole bunch of information. Ya ves que también.
no, that's
Florida
for
or Texas?
Texas.
Oh, sorry, Texas. Sorry, Texas. Like, so Texas is the country that's actually.
State.
State.
I'm sorry. Texas is the state
Texas
that
is
is
the pueblito that.
that is offering a montón de recompensas for like for a lot of information. Ya ves que with the abortion bill, with a whole bunch of things, it's the same thing. Like they're offering recompensas for any information on people, and you know it's kind of crazy. Now it's funny because I'm in these weird groups, right, on Facebook and like everywhere. So I'm in this weird dinosaur group, and
Like
yeah,
legit
dude,
dinosaurs? Is that corp or something? Right?
no. So all right, so it's gonna sound even crazier if I say the name of the group, but it's dinosaurs against Christians who are against dinosaurs.
Oh my goodness! I gotta get
Right.
a refill.
Right. So, y ahí lo que hicieron fue cuando estaban, you know, like, so they open up websites. Like Florida has been opening up websites
Mhm.
of like, hey, here's a hotline. You know, you could enter any information. So you got like hundreds and thousands of people in this group that are going in and just reporting senators, like the senator of Florida, like, or sorry, the senator of Texas. Around su información, you know, it's all like online. So they're reporting, like, they're just doing bogus ass claims para saturar the website, and like literally they crashed
Mm.
it. Like when it first came out, they crashed it like 8 times. Like they would crash it, they would bring it back up after a day or two, crash it again, and over and over and over and over and over. And what's it called? So there is people that do stuff like that. Um, but yeah, anybody interested, they could find that group, dude.
But dude, that I mean, going back to the main thing of it all, right? Like, it just, I mean, to me, as a like, it just doesn't make sense. And maybe, we're biased or whatnot because we're on the other side, I guess. But it's like, why? Like, if you like, part of a thriving economy is just having people, like, we talk about this, right? And
Diversity,
it's
yeah.
always diversity, and like we talked
Which
about, like the whole paying taxes thing, like immigrants pay taxes. Like, I don't know why the whole, it's still a thing that people think that they don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like, we're too far into this fucking thing where, like, if you still think that, like what are you
people think,
doing?
yeah, people think that undocumented people don't pay taxes y que se aprovechan un montón from like governmentally funded programs, and
Hmm.
you cannot get no puedes estar en un programa if you don't have papeles.
Dude, and at the end of the day, it's like, even if that was the case, like, as a immigrant with no status and you pay taxes, you pay a tax for paying taxes. Like, it is more expensive to do so, but you still do it anyway because you live in fear that if you don't, whenever there's an opportunity to fix papers, you
Yeah,
want to show the documentation that you've been a good, quote unquote citizen.
Yeah.
Um, and to have masses of people go without work, right? And then you look at, we don't, we're local here in Chicago. You go anywhere, you go to a gas station, you go get a fucking McDonald's, and there's hiring signs everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're always looking for people. There's right now, like, before it was like, oh, people are taking their jobs. Like, well, now there's a shit ton of jobs and nobody wants to take them. Right?
Then I know they were talking about the farming industry, like the Florida, how that's going to
Las
affect también.
naranjitas, dude.
Las naranjas,
Sí,
dude.
güey. And like,
If you thought que los limones estaban caros, dude, just
right. So they were like, oh, like, if you're willing to support that ideology, then you're willing to pay that extra amount que te va a costar todo from now on and shit, like, because now, because I guess their argument was that no citizen's gonna want to work in the conditions where they have, like the undocumented people working in, like, and for the salaries that they're working on for. So a consecuencia de eso, like, everything's
not
has
even
to,
salaries, wages, dude. Like,
yeah,
just the hourly wage, like.
right. Yes, so they're like, obviously, like, van a tener que pagar más, y al hacer eso, they're gonna have to bump up their prices because now they gotta pay for like bigger wage y todo eso. So it's like,
Es por nada, but even quantity, like, of product will be less, right? Because
yeah,
and this is where I kind of have a conflict, and I'll make some references to make sense of it all. But digamos que Americans, citizen, natural born citizens, residents, whatever, Americans end up taking this agricultural job. They're going to require by law to have that 30-minute break every so often.
yeah,
Where the illegal immigrant that was working those jobs, they'll just work the whole day through,
yeah,
right?
Which we're not saying it's a good thing, but we're saying it's a big difference.
It's going to make a difference to the bottom line.
yeah,
Right. And then, porque I used to have these discussions with, like, my grandma and my mom cuando trabajan in fábricas, and it's like, oh, es que nos mandan, Americans, or nos mandan, ya sea güeros, morenos, and, like, no trabajan como cuando mandan a mexicanos or whatever. Like, they want their break. And it's like, well, technically, like, not to defend them, but in a way, it's like, ellos están pidiendo what's there by law.
yeah,
Ustedes están trabajando y nunca se quejan porque you never want to get in trouble, no quieres que te descansen. But in reality, you deserve that break by law.
you see,
Right? And it's like, you look at both sides where it's like, you have people that want to work and don't want to get in trouble and do more than what they need to do and not take breaks or whatever. But now you have the one that knows their rights and it's like, well, shit, we deserve that 15, 30-minute, 45-minute break every so often. And they're going to take it. It's like, you're not going to tell me otherwise.
yeah,
Bro, because I'll tell you this. So Like obviously I'm Mexican, right? But I was born here in the US.
Nah.
Where, pero like cuando trabajo with like other ethnicities and like I'm working, I'm like, everybody's like, oh, it's true what they say. Mexicans do work hard. But when you work with real Mexicans that come from Mexico, dude, those motherfuckers work, bro. Like they make me look like I don't work, dude. Like el empeño que le echan, dude, man, it's crazy, dude.
I mean, if I recall, a couple of weeks ago, dijiste que you got to go back into the office, way.
Oh, I've been.
No
were
te puedes
complaining?
hacer igual de pendejo allá, ¿no?
Nah, dude, I would never say that, dude. Like Discover, don't listen to this man. He's drunk already.
He's drunk. No mames. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
fucking insane. Okay, so just kind of desviándonos un poquito del topic. You guys.
¿Qué estás tomando tú? ¿Ya agarraste
Oh,
tu refill?
the same thing. Yeah, same thing. You guys.
A ver el
know about-
vasito, pues es que mi amigo Tanque siempre lo cuestionas, dude.
Y sí, A ver,
Ah,
el little cup, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
Salud,
shit.
salud, salud.
Me lo
Even
sirvieron
went and got
para-
a different cup, dude.
Me lo sirvieron
Salud,
para
salud,
que no
salud.
estuviera
Oh, mira, está
chingando
con
ya.
blue. Ay, está chiquito, ¿eh?
Sí.
All right, what were you saying, Daddy boy?
Yeah, what do you guys think about that guy from the UFC? I know Miguel and Tank know a little bit more about this than me.
Who
Pablo
Cejas?
Romero. Yeah.
Cejudo, dude. ¿Cuál
Cejudo.
cejas, dude?
Se judo, dude.
Dude,
Cejudo,
so,
yes,
I'll let the thirsties know that cuando me dijeron is like, hey, did you know about the Cejudo fight and the UFC fighter y la chingada? Dude, I thought you guys were talking shit about, dude. I'm like, man, this guy's gonna have some mad eyebrows, dude.
Loki sí tiene las eyebrows
He
medio
does
thick,
have-
dude.
He does
Como que
Pero
sí
no,
le
así se
queda.
llama, cabrón.
No,
No,
Henry.
así se llama. Henry Cejudo?
Henry
No.
Cejudo, yeah.
¿Sí?
Yeah, so there's some beef with them. Con like, first of all, it's like with the whole Mexican fans, the Mexican UFC fans. There's porque like ha dicho cosas that are a little controversial, and one of those is when he first started, usaba la bandera de México y la de Estados Unidos, right? That's why people are talking shit about him now, because now he says he's like, I love my Mexican roots, but I'm American. I won't rock the Mexican flag. Like I'm proud.
You
to
will
be a
never see me
Mexican.
with the Mexican
Yeah, but you
flag.
will never
Yeah.
see me with it. Pero hay fotos de él con la bandera, ¿verdad? Cuando empezaba.
Wait, porque is he like he competed in the Olympics.
Right.
Yeah.
So he competed in the
For
Olympics
the US,
for the
right?
US, yeah. Correct.
He didn't win a medal though, right? Or did he?
I don't know that.
Based on what I saw, I think he made it to semifinals, but I don't think he actually won a medal. I could be wrong.
Parece
But-
que le ganó Kurt Angle, ¿no? Like, with a freaking
With a
broken
freaking
neck,
broken
dude.
neck.
Sí, güey.
Dude, there's even images of him going into fights, and he has like an Aztec outfit.
Yeah.
Penacho y toda la cosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like an Aztec outfit. Y se ve, let me see if I can find it. ¿Cómo se llama?
Henry
Hen-
Cejudo.
Mira que de bola no me
So,
puse
like,
H.
I guess so like tiene problemas también con Brandon Moreno. ¿Y cómo se llama el
Oh,
otro?
dude. Yeah.
there's
Brandon
the other
Moreno
guy.
is the one that wants the fight, right? He wants the
Yeah.
next fight.
Yeah, so he wants the
El-
next fight. Y,
Dude,
so
and,
and the
when-
story
Check it out,
behind it is
guys.
a little crazy too.
Check it out.
a ver,
if you guys
A
wanna-
ver,
Ahí voy. Oye.
Close all your other tabs, Johnny boy.
Oh,
okay.
damn. That's him. Henry Cejudo, Aztec,
Yeah.
walkout
Knockout
outfit.
outfit. Mhm.
Güey, mira. Y,
Pero yo me
I mean,
acuerdo
el nopal y el
cuando-
otro en la frente,
Y
pero...
sí, güey.
Sí.
Yo no sé, güey, pero yo me acuerdo en la primaria hice
Mira
un
este de
baile
aquí.
con ese mismo outfit, ¿eh? Así que
Mira este
y
de aquí,
después
güey.
llovió, ¿no?
sí,
isn't that the
güey.
California flag though?
Is it?
No,
I
dude,
don't
that's a
know.
Mexican flag, dude. Ese es un nopalito ahí.
Y sí se ve como like the yellow thing que sticking como del cactus.
Ey.
Ujú.
Dude, ya ni
Yeah,
usas
Mira,
este-
yeah.
ahí está más cerca.
Oh,
¿ves?
no, like de que ha salido con la bandera de México ha salido. Pero I think it's all when he got beef con Moreno y the other guy starts with a B, Benavides, something like that.
Ujú.
And it's
Mm.
because so Cejudo and Moreno, they used to train together, and they were really good friends and everything. Pero después Moreno went in. Pues ya ves que se acaban, they go to different camps.
This is the camps,
So he went to another camp, and he just so happened to go con la de like the next person he went with peleó contra Cejudo y le ganó. So because of that, and there was some bad blood todavía, like things were said. So Moreno and him have como que siempre tenido problemas, pero like now it's just like Cejudo has just been really out of pocket, if you could say.
Part of it. So based on the videos that I saw, right, and some of the videos that you shared, Miguel, it's like I kind of want to believe he's playing that, like, let me get attention card. Like, as a fighter, you want to sell the fight y todo lo que tú quieras. Pero then in the post match, the ahorita UFC, what was that? I wrote it down, the 288. Yeah, 288 con este way. In the post match interview, le dicen de Moreno, right? Que Moreno quiere pelear con él in Mexico City. And his response is like, the first thing he says is like, "Oh, I guess everyone wants a piece of me now, right?" Yeah. So to me, that is like, well, this motherfucker could be playing the angle of let me just get attention, so I'm on people's
radar,
social media status, and radar y todo lo que tú quieras. Pero después cuando le dijo que in Mexico City, the guy's like, it's like, oh, I'll fight him when not in Mexico City. I'll fight him here in the U.S. I'm not going to Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back, Dad.
Dude, but he made those comments about his dad, no? He made the comments about his dad, which I think the guy passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And the dad came from Mexico illegally.
Well, both his parents did, yeah.
Right. So he comes out here to the US, and then I guess the guy gets caught and gets deported. So
El papá.
Papa. So he gets sent back. So this guy talks about that. He's like, yeah, my dad, I don't know if he says kind of like, don't quote me on it, but he's a real good guy or whatever. He's like, but he broke the law.
No, he said he wasn't a real good guy.
Oh, there you go. Was not. And then, but he broke the law and he got kind of like what he deserved type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because his dad got deported when Cejudo was 6. And his dad passed away when Cejudo was 20. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they had any contact afterwards. So his mom is she got citizenship or residency like when he was like 11 or something like that. Like I don't know cómo la arregló la señora, pero like ella pudo arreglar. And I don't know, dude. I find it hard for somebody to be like, oh, you know what, like, yeah, like, I'm against immigration, or I'm against immigrants when your parents are immigrants. But there's a lot of people like that. It's just wild, dude.
That is crazy to me.
It's crazy to see it. But I mean, it wasn't like kind of Trump also, like his grandparents or his parents were immigrants.
Or even the Santos, el Feature Florida. I think his grandparents were from Italy, and they migrated out here to the U.S. It was one of the same things. Like
landed on Plymouth Rock or what?
Pues quién sabe, dude, pero ya ves esta pinche gente. I don't know.
It's like the Minutemen from Texas that are like, pinche máscara mexicana no pueden tener, pero America. Pues aquí también en the surrounding suburbs están igual, pero en fin.
Surrounding suburbs, loco. In your hometown ahorita ya
no. Suele pasar hasta las mejores familias, muchachos.
No, I think we all have family that are like that. They have that mentality, which is, to me, it's wild. To them, maybe it makes sense. I don't know. It's just wild, dude.
It fucking is, dude. Pues muchachos, I have some crazy laws that went into effect. Some little facts. Let me search for it.
Oh, I thought you said you had them. Dude.
You're gonna have crazy laws.
Working on it, dude. Working on it. It's in progress.
Hey, dude.
Everything's a work in progress, dude.
Aquí dice 12 dumb proposed state laws. Okay. Let's just go.
Oh,
Based on that.
Or the Florida one, no?
No, this is an
Dude,
article.
a
from
lot of crazy shit
2020.
happens in Florida, dude. Shit that don't make
Easy,
sense.
Bro, Florida is the wildest fucking state ever.
Fuck Florida.
Wow.
Okay, muchachos. One recent Wisconsin Senate bill would have required the state's child abuse and neglect prevention board to emphasize single parenthood as a contributing factor to child abuse and neglect. The bill, which happily died in March, had two sponsors. One gives me a name. Thinks liberals want children to be born out of wedlock because they are more likely to be dependent on government. Hold on, I don't understand that. Let me move on. A warrant for abuse. All right, let's try this next one. A price of a bill introduced this year in New Hampshire State House would have required police to obtain a warrant before making an arrest in a domestic violence case, unless they had seen the abuse taking place firsthand. The bill will also met in deserved fate when the legislature killed it as an expedient to legislate. So they needed to get a
warrant.
warrant before you could even make an arrest, even if
Somebody
whoever,
called.
whether male or female, were saying that they were getting beat up.
So you call 911 and then they can do shit about it.
I was like, I'm sorry,
basically.
ma'am.
They're like, get a warrant, sir. No.
That's fucking nuts, dude. Or unless the police officer saw it themselves. A doctor's note for contraception.
That's condoms and
Mhm.
birth control.
No discussion of legislature assaults upon women would be complete without touching on contraception. A law shut down in late March in Arizona would have allowed an employer to refuse to provide contraception coverage on moral grounds, unless a woman produced a note from her doctor certifying that she needed it for medical reasons.
I'm assuming that's probably like a plan B or
Yeah.
birth control.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Arizona is also another crazy ass fucking state, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, muchachos, I got a couple more, but I'm just gonna read one more or two. This one's called fetus-free food. For sheer weirdness, nothing beats Oklahoma State Senator Ralph, who wants to ban food or any product intended for human consumption which contains aborted human fetuses.
Wait, what?
I'll read it again because
I mean, you don't. I mean, you have it in front of you. Can you?
He said,
explain
"Don't."
that a little bit? You don't have to read it again. I just don't know if I understood that correctly. Like,
can I read it? Can I just read it again?
But let me read it because I don't understand.
Let me just read it so we could both understand it correctly.
okay,
no?
All right, so Senator wants to ban food or any product intended for human consumption which contains aborted human fetuses.
Okay.
So that would imply that they already use human fetuses in food?
So there is some foods that do have human fetuses. It's not really an American thing. It's more of it's a different kind of culture. I know it's not super popular, but it is kind of heard about in like some Asian or Asia Pacific countries. Like I've seen a few movies. Cesar me recomendó una película, like I watched it. That was one of the main topics of it. So they have their beliefs on it. So I don't know if it's one of those like for it to come in to the US, as an import or export, like maybe that's why they were trying to ban it.
Yeah, I don't know that was.
But yeah,
I don't know if it was a good thing that didn't go into place or a bad thing that it didn't go into place.
What exactly are we eating now? No, like...
and he quoted, so he said, I don't know what's going on in Oklahoma, but I just wanted to make sure. That was his words.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Todavía dice no.
You see.
Oklahoma's a weird state too, but yeah.
You see, dude.
A ver, échate otra, Johnny boy.
Va. Dwarf tossing.
Oh, come on.
You guys wanted another one. And speaking of Florida, Florida lawmaker wants to repeal the state's ban on dwarf tossing, which has been.
Wait, they want to repeal the ban. Espérate. So that means they want to lift the ban of
dwarf
tossing.
Which has been in place since 1989. State Republican, blah blah blah, told the Palm Beach Post the practice is repulsive and stupid, but he wants to legalize it because he's on a quest to seek and destroy unnecessary burdens on the freedom and liberties of people.
So pretty much they have the right to toss.
I mean, they already have Disney World. They want more entertainment.
I mean, there's some bars here in Chicago where that you actually could go and see that. I don't like. Probably have to pay to actually toss one. I know because
You tossed it, no?
me and Caesar were looking
We're
around.
tossing at each other. No?
And we were saying, I was trying to convince him, like, hey, dude, I'm más chiquito, let me toss you. And she's like, I'm not that short.
Make yourself a competitor, no?
Va, muchachos, pues.
Yeah, I had heard of the dwarf tossing, but I didn't know Florida was trying to bring it back, dude.
Thank you for your research, Johnny boy.
You're welcome, dude. If you guys need anything else, let me know. That might keep it in front of me, dude. Dude, porque a veces le digo al Miguel, ¿no? Hey, Miguel, like, look at something. Ay, pues yo no puedo, you know? He has a computer right in front of him. You know, Miguel?
But I was gonna say, I'm like, this is what happens when I open up a tab, which is why I'm like, I can't.
Oh,
Because
you start lagging?
Hell yeah, dude, my signal goes like 1G, dude.
Damn, your internet sucks, dude.
It does,
I don't know, dude. I think it's time for an upgrade, dude.
For real, dude. Yeah, el tanque? He's like, yeah, please. I've been trying to convince him.
No, it's not convincing me though.
No?
That's the thing. It's not about convincing me. It's about convincing the head honcho of the house.
Yeah.
Señor Guerrero?
You're listening, no?
Sí, güey.
Real quick, muchachos, for the last 15 minutes, Mother's Day is around the corner. And I know we talked about this last year. 10 de Mayo or second Sunday of the month?
Ooh.
I always feel conflicted, even though I feel like I know I'm not gonna see my mom entre semana. I'm gonna see her on the weekend. But it's like I feel like I have to acknowledge 10 de Mayo on 10 de Mayo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to.
100%.
I feel like it's one of those. They get two gifts, like a small gift and a big gift. It just depends on you, what day you want to give the big gift on.
Pues yo no sé, dude, pero yo no recibí nada para el Día del Niño, así que...
Damn, dude.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. That gift's looking not too good right now.
I wonder, dude, if they're gonna change that from Día del Niño to Día del Niñe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, dude. Con mamá, vas a mi mamá, mijo, es que es Día del Niño, no día del cerdudo, ¿no?
Damn.
Yeah.
Ya necesitamos un día del treintón.
Ooh. Damn.
So thanks for putting my age out there for everyone, no? Pero...
Technically, I never say your age. I just said treintón.
Chaborruco there or what? Dude?
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I would celebrate that, dude. Like,
No?
no, güey.
Ya cualquier excusa con tal de echar cervecita no hay pedo.
La chela,
Sí, bienvenido sea. Hasta tráete la Bud Light con el Rainbow, no hay pedo.
Damn. Va, muchachos, pues let's go ahead
Se haga la machaca, ¿no?
Aguanta. Todavía no llegamos a 1 hour mark. I'm stretching until we get to the 1 hour mark, dude. Luis Miguel officially released dates.
Ooh.
Yes.
I was not near a computer at all on, what was that, Thursday, cuando salió el pre-sale.
Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday.
Pero pues Carla was stressing out at home. Dude, porque that shit sold out ASAP, dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, not really ASAP. Because I was able to get in maybe like, what was it, like 20 minutes after the pre-sale, or the pre-sale started. And I was still able to get like legit tickets, not resale.
Tank was able to give it twice or 3 times porque like the first time he took so long, le ganó los boletos that he had to go back in.
So
It was like that all the time for me too.
Yeah, el pedo era de que, like, me había dicho Chucho que he wanted to go.
Oh,
Me había dicho
Giovanni.
Charlie. Yeah, Giovanni. Me había dicho Charlie que he wanted to go. Y entonces I was trying to reach out to them to ask if they were still, like, down to go. Y pues en lo que respondían, y que sí, que sí, no. Like, yeah, by that time, it's like, I would try to, like, I think I told Miguel, I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I'm just going to get 2 tickets y que sea lo que Dios quiera, you know?
Technically, what he told me is like, I'm gonna get 2 tickets. Whoever's going with me va a tener que soltar las nalgas. I was like, oh
God
shit.
damn.
I heard que Tank on his Chispa profile. He said, "I have tickets to Luis Miguel."
Dude, pues,
That's true, dude.
si Charlie doesn't pay up, dude, like, I do, dude. Like,
Invitation's up there, no?
easy, dude.
I want to Charlie, cóbrate tanque, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
I'm be like,
Todo, ¿no?
Y el Romero, ¿no?
Ooh, I
I'm
could go
be-
twice.
I'm gonna be like, oh damn, you don't got no cash, bro. Like,
Wait, so did they get back to you or no?
nah. So it's like Chucho got back to me, yeah, after I purchased the 2 tickets. Yes, and he said que pues he had other obligations primero que pagar. Y ya después, hasta después, fucking Charlie, like, messaged me back and he was like, oh, he's like, well, I couldn't get tickets, but did you? Y pues ya le mandé like the screenshot and he's like, oh, like, did Chucho get back to you? Y pues ya le dije, I was like, you know, pues dijo esto. So I'm like, the tickets, or one of the ticket is yours if, you know, like, si lo quieres. Si no, pues I have until October to find, you know, like, quien.
I mean,
I
para
saw.
todas las thirsties that are out there, dude. Nomás déjale saber que tienes un boleto extra, dude. Digo,
Un boleto extra para Luis Miguel.
por debajo de la mesa.
Uy. Uy, uy. Sí, dude.
¿Cómo va a ser una noche con el sol del podcast, no?
Pues yo no sé, dude, pero pues yo escuché que Johnny Boy hasta le iba a poner su, ¿cómo se llama? Su chapstick a Luis Miguel antes de que cantara y que no sé qué, güey. Que así de cerquita lo iba a tener, dude.
No, we're not that close, dude. It was the same thing with us. We were trying to get tickets. I was way ahead of line because it was me, my girl, and Carla trying to get tickets for here.
Güey, con my Carla, ¿no?
¡Órale! ¡Damn!
Ay, es romántico, ¿eh? Es que Mother's Day is coming.
Sí,
Ya
sí,
el
sí,
romance
claro.
empieza desde ahorita, ¿no?
Yo que iba a decir the toxic episode was last week, dude. Like, no.
No, pero when Carla tried getting tickets aquí, like, I mean, porque I sent the promo code hasta a few minutes late. Because Carla was getting tickets for my parents here in Chicago. Y she was saying, like, she would click on, like, a pair of tickets. Like, she would, like, click 1, 2 for the seats and then try to check out. And they will be, you know,
Gone.
ya se los habían quitado.
Yeah.
So it took her, like, 4 or 5 tries before she landed on a pair of tickets. So, no sé cómo estuvo allá.
Same thing. Yeah, it was the same thing because I was way ahead of line, or like in the queue. And then everybody's like, oh, yeah, well, John's going to get the tickets. And I was like, yeah, most likely because I was already way up in line. But I noticed that as soon as I got in, my girl got in, Carla was still waiting. And then I'm over here trying to get tickets. And it was the same thing. It's like, well, I was picking the spots and obviously the section that I thought was good based on what we had agreed. And yeah, dude, it just kept going. And I would pick another row, like right underneath it, and it would just go. It was just like that. And then randomly, my girl's like, I got him. So I was like, oh, shit, okay. Just, yeah. That was it. She was able to get him before me.
Dude, so I saw that like, I know it's gonna be a little bit off topic, but it's still within topic, dude. I saw that 50 Cent's gonna go on tour, and for you to purchase his ticket, you had to verify that you were like
a gangster, no?
No, you had to verify. No, you had to be a verified user. So pretty much to verify, he was doing that.
No bots.
Yeah.
Wait, a verified user from where?
Ticketmaster. Like a Ticketmaster verified.
How do you do that?
How do you verify that you're a user?
So there's a button that you have to do to like sign up to verify. Yes, yeah, I guess his thing was that he wanted the tickets to go to people that were actually going to his show and
Yeah.
not just people that were gonna buy them and then resell them like at a higher price or whatever. So it's like when I saw that, I was like, damn, like why don't more people do that shit? You know, porque
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, it's 50 Cent. Ya pasó su prime, no? Like now, why do other people not do that? Because they don't care, dude. Like all they care about is like
Is the sale?
les pagan for the venue, or like les pagan por el concierto. Y ya de ahí it's all about Ticketmaster.
Do you guys think that well, I never resold any tickets, to be honest, but if we buy the tickets now, obviously say we get like a $15, $20 Ticketmaster fee. If I was to go ahead and resell them, would Ticketmaster charge the fee again?
I was thinking that too, but I don't think so, dude.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to
Porque
remember
you can
porque
Ticketmaster, you can just like reassign the gifts, the gifts, or like kind of like a gift. You can reassign the tickets to someone else. I've done that.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's two ways. So one of them you could reassign them. Y otra, so there is a resale one, which is where we bought the Daddy Yankee tickets through. So it's not through Ticketmaster, but it's through another like app, se llama Ticket Hub or Ticket something. Now Ticketmaster will tell you like, hey, if you get scammed here, that's not our problem. But cuando compres el boleto, de ahí like that web se encarga de todo. Y ya de ahí, like, te dan the verification and all that, and they put the Ticketmaster tickets into your Ticketmaster profile. There is a fee, but it's not a Ticketmaster fee, si me acuerdo bien. But you do have to pay, like, taxes and some other shit.
That's crazy.
Porque how does in the case of that, like, how does the insurance work out? Like, because the insurance is under your name or under the tickets?
Dude, I made sure I got that fucking insurance, dude, porque ya conozco este güey. Y de que de repente, like, estoy enfermito, ¿no?
Luis Miguel,
Sí,
ya lo conozco.
Lo conozco desde que estaba siendo chiquito, güey. Y, like,
desde ya
luego,
nunca más.
Y luego empieza que, no, like, pues, no me tomé mi tecito con miel, así que no voy I'm not gonna perform tonight. I was like, fuck that, dude. Like, I made sure I got that insurance, dude.
Tank got the insurance to say, like, hey, si no se siente bien, Tank va por él en el locker, allá está en el dressing room, ¿no? Like,
I'm gonna give him a pep talk, ¿no? Like,
mátate,
no sé, pero
cancela en California, pero aquí no.
Sí, güey.
I mean, if he doesn't perform, dude, regardless, we got already like flight tickets to California y todo ese pedo, so
the trip's gonna happen no matter what.
Sí, güey. Nada más que eso sí, nunca le dije a Carla que, hey, make sure you get that, that little seat upgrade porque it's a little painful, ¿eh? Voy a llevar mi little donut, dude, para el asiento del avión, güey.
Sí,
en vez de un neck pillow.
Yeah. It's hard plastic, dude.
¿Y si vas a pagar por la mochila, dude? Or...
A lo mejor, no, I think this summer, like, we'll pay for a maleta.
Luggage, yeah.
Yeah.
And a mochila? You're going to bring a mochila just in case?
Yeah, mochila.
No, sí, la mochila, huevo, pero la maleta sí la pagamos, yo creo.
Yeah. Pues ya casi, muchachos. I know it's already May. We say this all the time, que todavía falta un chingo de meses, pero fucking time flies, dude. For sure, time flies.
Wait, pero antes de que llegue Luis Miguel y todo ese pedo, like, you're coming to Chicago.
Yeah, I'll be there next week on the 18th. We'll stay from the 18th to the 22nd. And then again, I'll go in June.
Grabamos un episode,
Live?
Así todos, no, maybe not live, or we can go live. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be done.
Pero nos podemos echar un episodio ahí, ya que estamos todos juntos, sometime next week. So hopefully,
well, you said from the what to the what? 18?
18 to the 22nd. Y el tanque está clearing up his calendar.
Es que
le está diciendo a los coffee makers que
sí, güey, ahora
I ain't gonna work today. Dice en Florida, you know.
Le está diciendo, hey, I'll be at work from the 18th to the 22nd. Like, schedule me for all those days, no?
No, Tank wouldn't dare, dude. Right, Tank?
I am scheduled, dude. 4 o'clock in the morning, sharp, boy.
Don't you feel a little sick right now, dude?
I do, dude.
Ahí está.
Como que te vas a enfermar, ¿no? Para el 18.
I'm sick of life, dude. Like,
damn.
Oh shit!
Quien quite y the weekend is nice enough for a little fishing trip, maybe on Friday the 19th.
Oh,
I'm
No,
just saying, Tank. Te despiertas temprano, Jonathan. Así es que no empieces con.
Okay, dude. Because your 8 o'clock is my 6 o'clock. Okay.
Wait. Sea como sea, dude. YOLO.
I'll try. We'll see. We'll see what life has in store for us that day. Pero bueno,
Ya
muchachos,
veremos,
ahora
pero,
sí.
pues, sí.
Let's do it, ¿no? Échame los balazos.
It's time for taking a shot at life self questions or riddles. I don't know if you have riddles.
Nah,
I
no
don't know if you
riddles,
have
dude.
questions. Pero pues.
Nobody has a
sea
question.
como sea. Nobody has
ChatGPT
we have
has
the
questions.
we have the spinning wheel, so vamos a darle.
500 balazos.
Damn. It's about like 30, but okay.
Riddle sponsored by Johnny Boy and ChatGPT.
No, I don't have chat.
Chinga madre, dude.
Va, dale, entonces tanque.
Como I gotta rework the code here, dude. Ya van 2 weeks in a row que me toca primero.
That's true, dude. Vale, ahí te va una. Espérate, ¿eh? Ya mero.
Oh, dije, no, ya estoy listo, pero pues I'm not gonna be ready now.
Espérate, dude, no pasa nada. Tengo que buscarla, ya sabes.
Es que Miguel no puede abrir otra tab, güey, porque he slows down his internet.
Hell yeah,
Y
dude.
sí.
Y si tanque abre otra, it'll still slow down my internet too.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't slow down tanks, but yours does, no?
It just even though mine is connected to the LAN cable and his Wi-Fi. I don't get how that's possible.
It's that good laptop, boy.
Oh boy. Sponsored by, no?
Va, let me see. What would your what would your younger self not believe about your life today?
What would my younger self not believe of my life today? How young?
Excuse you?
How young?
Excuse me.
Oh, that's up to you, dude.
Aquí no dice, ¿no?
Instructions, dude. 10 years old. Let's say 10.
Oh, okay. 10 years old.
Aparte de que no eres el portero de la selección, dude, ¿eh?
Ese. Well, pues no, ya, 10 years old dije, no, pues ya nos venimos a Estados Unidos, no tengo papeles.
Damn.
Ya.
You understood life,
Ese
¿no?
chamba ya se le dejé a Ochoa.
Antes de que te fueses, ahí te encargo la portería, Ochoa, ¿no?
Y es más, déjame rapo mis chinos y ya.
Los chinos.
No, I think at 10 years old, one thing that I didn't think about was maybe having 3 kids. I always thought of like 2 was the max. And I think that's what I planned for, pero pues Iván, ya sabes, pinche necio, dude, a huevo.
¡Ey!
Me hace ratito mi Carla, ¿no? Damn. That's a good answer. Va, Miguel's next.
Espérate, vamos a ver qué dice la spinning wheel. Here we go.
I don't know, que hubo un glitch ahí, dude. Like.
Sí. Think.
Una fácil, por favor, dude.
I got you, dude.
Va. Yo también tengo una, pero te va a tocar 2 tanques porque I was ready. I did not do all that work for nothing, dude, just because.
Va, pues entonces a ver, Romero, dude, y Johnny, pues que le pregunta al Miguel, güey.
No, dale. Johnny was ready for you.
I got an easy one. Dude.
Oh.
If you could get to know someone in your life on a deeper level, who would it be? It could be anybody you want.
Anybody in your life?
That's in my life?
Yeah, in your life.
Damn.
It could be anybody that's been in your life.
Or that too, yeah.
Who would I want to get to know in a deeper level?
That's an easy one, wasn't
Not really, dude. Like,
No?
damn, dude. Me la pusiste un poco
Dura?
Don't say
difficult.
it. Oh, I was gonna say, don't do it, dude. I'll never answer the question ever again.
Oh, you'll never ask me a question again, dude?
No, dude.
Entonces me lo digo, dude, ¿no? Fuck. I don't know. I would say my grandpa, pero pues crecimos con él, so it's kind of like we knew, I guess, about him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like ya teníamos esa connection. Pero pues yeah, like maybe getting to know him on a deeper level, just because hearing the stories of the things that he went through, cuando se vino para acá, and like, mandaba el dinero to like my dad and his family, or like, my grandma, todos mis tíos, and just getting to know, I guess asking more questions, I would say, like, o sea, de su pasado and todo eso. So yeah, I would say him.
That's cool. Good answer. Va, Romero. ¿Tú qué sabes? Estás bien preparado como siempre.
Sí, dude. This is a very hard question, Tank.
¿Ves? Te quejas de mí, dude.
Wait. That's the funny part. It's like the easy question takes like this is just hard.
Bueno,
Now
ahorita a ver
it's
qué
the
dice.
hard question
No, this is the hard question, dude.
to make you even harder. Tank.
Damn.
Si un tomate es una fruta,
¿Qué es la cápsula, no?
¿la salsa de tomate es una mermelada?
Pues sería una smoothie, ¿no?
No dije un shake, dije una salsa de tomate.
¿Una salsa de tomate? Pues no sé, sería... No creo que sería mermelada, porque no tiene la consistencia de una mermelada. You know what I mean?
I don't. That's why I asked you, dude.
You're trying to figure out the answer, dude.
Sí, güey. Pues, ¿qué ha de ser una... Pues no, yo qué sé, güey, un jugo, una sopa, güey, unos cornflakes, güey, yo qué sé, güey, ¿no?
Una sopa.
Pues,
cornflakes.
I'll allow it, dude.
Damn, dude.
It's
I
a
got
mystery
one for
that's
you,
still
Miguel.
out there, dude.
Dude, that's right. That was almost right in the middle. Johnny Boy.
Johnny boy.
Miguel, you got something?
Johnny
Tank, you got
boy.
something?
No, they never got nothing. Come on, dude.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Are you,
I got like 45 questions that just loaded up.
Nomás le preguntas unas 10 y nada más y ya.
Échame una. La que quieras. Doesn't matter. 1 through 10. You pick the number.
1 through 40, no?
If you could have a personal billboard with anything written on it, what would it say? So what would
Help.
your billboard say?
Your
billboard would say help. No.
Help. Ayúdame. Quote by Banda Machos, ¿no?
Ahí luego su cash app, ¿no? Like...
I did think about something like that. Bless me, no?
let me interject real quick. There's a billboard by the house que dice celebrating his heavenly birthday. Y dice el nombre del muchacho, and there's a picture of the guy. To you guys, what does that mean? What is a heavenly birthday? ¿Es el día de su aniversario when he passed?
Yeah.
Or is it his birthday because he's in heaven?
I want to say the second one.
I want to say when he passed.
That's what I thought. I thought it was when he passed. Carla dice que es su birthday, but he's in heaven.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I would think the same thing.
My primo's coming in hot right now. Hold on.
Well, fácil. La foto de cuántos años se ve el señor o el muchacho.
Ese es un muchachillo, dude. Es que, pues, right here in the south side, nunca sabes, dude.
Pero ¿cuántos años está cumpliendo?
No dice, güey. Pues tampoco.
Oh, no dice. I thought it was like celebrate his like 20th birthday or algo. I was like, oh, pues. Ahí están las clues, dude.
Yeah, but I just I know because you said mentioned the billboard, and I'm like, I'm like, I think they're celebrating his passing away anniversary, right? Like
Yeah, the day
heavenly,
passed.
Yeah.
Well, according to
Birthday.
aquí, the Primo chat,
Uh-huh.
the term heavenly birthday is often used in the context of death and mourning. It refers to the anniversary of someone's passing, which is seen as the day they were born into heaven or
That's
the
what I
after.
thought.
Bueno, pues ahí tiene la definition para tu Carla. You can let her know. But yeah, dude,
that's your original question.
Nice, Cash App would be nice. Bless me. Put something like bless me, and then do like a little something like that. something nice and chill.
It's gonna look like you already did it. Shit.
Something nice and simple, dude, to attract attention. Why not?
You say, why lie? I'm trying to get high. No, look.
Sí. Va, toca a Miguel, pues.
Espérate, te voy a preguntar la pregunta que tengo yo.
Oh, what?
Sí, güey, porque eran de dos, ¿no?
I don't know.
Wait.
Romero just got one. You guys fucking didn't jump on the train.
Pues es que, ¿qué quieres que yo haga? O sea, güey, si te pegan con un diccionario,
Y
¿es una agresión verbal o física?
las dos, ¿no? Pues, I mean, you can interpret it as both. Física, pues, por el libro que es a physical book.
Por el madrazo, ¿no?
Sí, por el putazo, dude. Y verbal, pues, por todas las pinches chingaderas que tiene adentro del libro. Yeah, no? You agree, Miguel? Yeah, good answer.
Good answer.
He approves.
Wait. You gotta be like, good answer. Yeah, it's on the board. Johnny boy.
Miguel.
Johnny boy.
Va, Miguel, te va. What about life is both beautiful and tragic at the same time?
Besides life,
Damn, that's tragic.
oh, life could be tragic.
Could be.
Como primero you're like, oh, bless me, ¿no? Y luego, it's tragic, güey.
¿Cómo era? Bless me, ¿no?
So life?
Dude, honestly, I think everything, dude.
What? Like what? What's everything? Like you doing this podcast is beautiful and tragic at the same time?
It could be, dude. Yeah.
No, but is it now? Right now?
Right now, no.
Okay.
Right now, it's just
Right now it's just tragic, no? Like,
nah. But like a serious answer, I'm gonna go with la más fácil, which is love. Porque there's a reason why there's so many heartbreak songs or like canciones de desamor, and there's a lot of romantic songs. So I think that's the best answer, dude. It's on the board, dude. It's on the board.
It's on the board. Yeah. You see. Bye. Espérate, Ramiro, you don't have one for him?
Nah, dude, like it was on the
no,
board.
no.
So yeah, damn.
Miguel.
bien preocupadillo, Johnny Boy, ¿no?
Sí, exacto.
Quiero que nos digas, dude. In your thoughts. ¿En qué sueñan los bebés?
¿En qué sueñas, Miguel?
Pues, en chichis, ¿no? Nada más. Pues,
Damn.
Oh,
think
damn.
about it. Pues, te comen, pues chichi, dude. Pues, I think that's all they would dream about, dude.
Damn, dude, no sabía que era un bebé, güey, ¿eh?
¡Ah, se mamó!
Oh, mames.
It's on the board, dude. It's on the board.
It's on the board.
It's on the board, güey. It's on the board. Ah.
You wanted to drag it 5 minutes? Y ya estamos an hour 20, ¿no?
Yeah, pero pues es que you
Sí,
let me
we
know
have
what's
to.
next, güey.
Yeah, dude. Palabras de tank, dude. That's always.
Palabras de tank. Deja, nomás encuentro acá el soundboard, güey, porque va. Vámonos.
Un clavo saca otro clavo, pero el martillazo nadie se lo quita.
Say that one more time.
Let me reopen it, no?
Sí, güey.
Close the tab.
It says, tóxicamente dice, un clavo saca otro clavo, pero el martillazo nadie se lo quita.
That's true, dude.
Dude, I told you, bro. Love, bro. Love. Great answer, dude.
It's on the board.
On the board, dude.
Wow, muchachos. Rate, review, subscribe. As always, all links can be found at todostamalpodcast.com.
Ay.
Instagram,
Uh-huh.
TikTok, Facebook, and Facebook group. Send us a follow, a like, subscribe. It's free. Just tap the button. Hey, hold on. Are you guys subscribed to the YouTube channel? Honestly, you guys are getting dropped right now.
No, yeah. Now, I was going to say, I'm like,
You look at Tank. He's sweating.
yeah, look at Elon Musk. He's the removal of the old accounts on Twitter, dude. So if you don't use it, you lose it.
Hey,
Yo creo que they removed us already, dude. I don't think we're no longer on Twitter.
vamos, muchachos. Pues ya.
Okay, I want to know if ¿qué dice el público following us on YouTube or what, dude?
Ooh.
We don't have a YouTube.
No, pero digo your members.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
El amigazo Luis y el amigazo Charlie, dude.
Charlie? I don't know. I would have to ask them.
Pues recuérdales, ¿no? Por favor.
Sí.
Sí, por favor recuérdenles que follows on YouTube.
I know we follow you on Instagram and on Facebook.
Güey,
And
hice
I
una
think
pinche
on...
torta de chilaquiles, dude.
I saw that shit, dude.
I was too good not to post, dude. Miguel, are Geek Studios following us on YouTube, dude? El primo Ernest?
The ones that understand Spanish, yes.
O sea, él, ¿no?
Dopey and Mike?
Dude, I don't even know what social media Dopey has anymore, dude. That boy wants to go off the ¿cómo se dice? Off the grid so much that I don't even know what he has.
Damn.
Y ahorita pobre Mike, dude. Shout out to my boy Mike, dude. He doesn't even have a computer right now.
We can hook him up, dude. Just let me know for the low.
Lolo. Pinche Romero no se quiere salir.
Low.
Es que estoy buscando
Ya,
the
ya.
outro music, güey. I was just calling.
This whole time.
Pues que I know Miguel has the controls también, pero no me ayuda, güey.
Oh, dude, it's because
Es que ya sabes que es set
Awesome.
1, set 2, set 3, set 4. Y está buscando cuál es, dude.
I get it, dude.
Está
Va,
bien,
muchachos.
muchachos.
Paz y
This
amor.
wraps up this episode. Muchas gracias.
Salud.
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 ¿No me tienen
tengo.
algo? ¿Con qué tomar?
No, güey.
No, ya no tengo nada.
I still have a little bit.
Clink, clink. Vámonos.